4 tips to keep your redfish alive during summer tournament. So I thought it was a good idea to tell you a little bit of what I learned last time I fished the Galveston Redfish Series. Well, depending where you fish and the water temperature, you may be lucky that your fish is still alive. In this case, it's super hot. We're in the heat of the summer. If your fish is still alive, make sure there's no one in front of you. To go through the process as fast as possible, preventing any penalties due dead fish. In this case, it was half a pound per fish, because the more you wait, more the chances that your fish will be dead in the process.
How'd y'all do?
I don't know. Not too good.
Kayak, too.
Yeah.
It's windy.
Yeah.
And windy it was, one of the worst enemies of kayak anglers. It was super tough to maintain position. I was fishing an outgoing tide, water was being drained out of the marsh at fast rate, and my number one mission was to upgrade the two 24-inchers that I cut earlier. Number 2. So the key word here in tournaments is stress. You gotta keep the stress on your fish as low as possible. So try to maintain your fish once you catch it. Do your measurement, remove the hook, and quickly put it on the water. Try to not to take any pictures. Keep your fish outside the water as minimal as possible, because if you stress that fish, they will probably die in your way to the way in. And the other day I came across this bubble bag, which will improve your chances while your fish is waiting in line.
Wake up. Hello? Stop sleeping on me.
It will oxygenate the water inside the bag, making those fish happy. You never know. Half a pound could be the difference that puts you in the money.
He's alive.
Well, yeah.
It's a lot. We're gonna say
He was so alive they jump out of the bucket.
This one's alive.
Yeah.
it's a little bit, like a little bit.
596. 596. Two fish green.
Right behind you. Mark.
1142. 1142. That's the half pound penalty. Next up, we got Matthews and Matthews. Kayak division. They got two fish.
One to one.
One dead, one alive.
One dead, one alive. So that dead fish just cost me half a pound. So you bet next time I'm bringing that bubbler bag.
You have it. This is a bubble bag. As you can see, it's pretty big. And it has the bubbler right here. This little pocket, and this hose goes inside of the bag to keep your fish happy while you're waiting in line. This whole stuff is it's a plano box, and this is my live well. And I usually put water all the way to this part of the... And you can find this pump on Amazon for $60. And the plano trunk, you can find it also for around $30, $29. And it's big enough for 2 redfish. Just to see how big it is. So you can put 2 big redfish right there. So I use 2 stringers, one red and one yellow, and that's to help me remember which fish was bigger than the other one.
and also to keep them separated. I get my fish on the stringer during this tournament, but ideally you want to keep your catch inside the live well with clean water. You want to minimize the stress of the fish from the moment you catch them to the moment you get to the weigh-in. Number 4. Usually I put a frozen water bottle to keep the water temperature down, and I monitor that bottle. Once the ice in the bottle melts, then I put a new one. So since I caught a bigger fish, then I'm making sure that I'm releasing the correct one and I'm keeping the biggest one. $11.78 plus the half count.
Take a quick picture with this guy, and the guys behind me will take your fish.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Good job, man.
There you go. Thank you.
And then they'll give you a rag and let you sign.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. She'll give you your raffle ticket. There you go.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you. Oh shit, we haven't even signed. I'm trying to give you a copy. Did your partner fish with you today?
No.
There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm very happy with the result. I ended up being in 8th place. And if you take a look at the chart, if you catch a couple of 7-pounders, you could be in the first row. So either way, it's always a good idea to come to the weigh-in, and you know there's tons of fun stories of what happened during the tournament. So it's always fun to come, no matter what you caught, you know, come to the weigh-in and share a little bit of time with these guys.
Laser focus.
Congratulations, man. Awesome.
Yeah, aiming for next year.
You won that other one, right? That,
Congratulations, man. Great job, man.
are you gonna fish the next one?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
Good luck on the next one, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta put it all together.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I had 2 missteps today. Would have landed us. We're probably not first. We probably would have got second or third. We're talking about all those little steps, and I gotta be perfect. So, 2 missteps today. Lost us maybe a couple of spots. You know, but excited for the next time. Like, I'm gonna finish.
Right.
I'm gonna bail them down.
Okay, bud. Nice to meet you, man. We'll see you later.
The biggest fish caught on a Kayak lure and posted on the Kayak Lures Facebook page, Kayak Lures in Action. You win usually a little bit of money, but today it's $500. Ain't that right, Jacob?
500 big ones.
500 big ones from Jacob Sunday with Kayak Lures. And who's the winner?
Taylor Ross.
Taylor Ross. What do you think?
Right under 8 pounds.
Right under 8 pounds caught on a Kayak. What color was it?
What's it called? Blu-ray. Blu-ray.
They call it Blu-ray. Some people call it purple. Great job. Thank you, Jacob Sumner. Good job, Taylor Ross. Winning big money today. $500 from Sumner. All right, back to the kayaks. Third place, Big Fish. Third place, Big Fish, and they said they're donating their check back, which we appreciate them. Tony Duguay and James Garner. They didn't say that, I'm just kidding. I was watching him stare me down. Tony Duguay and James Garner, $200. All right, and their big fish was $7.54 with the penalty. Yeah, you can't. The bait color likes getting those. All right, second place big fish, Daniel Hayes and John Stapleton, $8.20, winning $300. Last but not least, Joe Arthur fished by himself, $500, weighing a fish that's $8.65.